pulled me over southbound 65. Had a gig in Nashville, I was running a bit behind. His canine friend sniffed out my car every single inch, smelling for some cocaine, but I never touched that shit. Found a quarter-gram of Mexican, barely enough to get me high. Still slapped the cuffs on and drug me in as daylight turned to night. Well, if I'd been found in Louisville, those boys would've made my day. Probably writ me up a citation and then send me on my way. But further down in Elizabethtown, them cops don't mess around. It's all the same to their inbred brains, pin joint or a pound. They threw me in the drunk tank, though I hadn't touched a drop. I sat there for 9 hours just cursing out that cop. My bail was set at $500 more than I even make. Still called the wife and she wired it to the jail on the next day. Well, on the phone my kid was crying, she thought that I'd been dead. After 2 days in that hellhole, I almost wish I had. I've been riding on that it's so long, reckless, wild and lucky. But on the road in Nashville I got busted in Kentucky. Transferred to a cell with a couple other guys. Some farm boy in for dealing meth and a black dude doing life. Picked up the Gideon's Bible, but my eyes too tired to read. They were red and dilated, but it wasn't from the weed. I've been driving several hours from a gig in Valparaiso. How I ended up in here I'll never really know. USA makes just this one thing clear. Come on vacation, leave on probation, and y'all come back now, you hear? I've been riding on that it's so long, reckless, wild and lucky. But on the road in Nashville I got busted in Kentucky. Ha! I'd missed my Nashville show. Still plenty of time to make the next one, just a little up the road. 3 people paid the cover charge, I made about $7. Busted in Kentucky, and damn clean out of luck. I've been riding on that it's so long, reckless, wild and lucky. But on the road in Nashville I got busted.